Okay.
You ready? Hey, what's up, everybody?
Welcome back.
Hey, we're back to check out on the Nukes Top 5. There's 5 ghost videos. So scary, I disappeared for a week.
Yeah, right. I don't think
so if you watch the video, you disappear for a week. I don't
think you would.
So does that mean that the guy who does these videos, he disappeared for a week after watching this
video?
He
could have disappeared.
Yeah, maybe.
It is possible. Maybe he does disappear. He could go in a cave.
Yeah, maybe he's gonna go in a cave.
A doom. What are they called? The doomsday shelters.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna go there yet.
Well,
I don't know what you're talking about.
But like, how does he disappear? Does he just like how Thanos snapped and then everyone just turns into dust?
He's gonna disappear. Let's check out the video.
See, we can have a little sense of humor in this show.
That's right. Check it out.
Nuke's Top 5.
That's right.
I wonder if that's his name, Nuke.
I'm sure it's not his name.
Top 5 ghosts.
I'm gonna turn it down.
Hiding under the covers. Over on the YouTube channel, Austin's Vinyl Corner, this guy, whose name is Austin, uploads videos where he discusses and reviews vinyl records and talks about all things related to music collecting.
That's cool.
Austin has never shared anything on his channel that is even remotely related to the supernatural.
Should be interesting.
That is, except for one creepy video. Now, in the video, Austin explains that he was sent some spooky CCTV footage by one of his co-workers who claims that her house is extremely haunted. The young woman says that late one night she was fast asleep in bed when the motion-activated CCTV camera in her bedroom captured a short video that is absolutely chilling.
Is that the woman moving?
Yeah. I don't see anything. Watch the doorway. It really looks like there's somebody looking around the corner.
This door right before.
Yeah, it does.
I don't know if that's it or if it's something else.
It's gonna play 30 seconds. And it's gonna stop for a minute. And within a minute, this happens.
What's that? What was that? Oh, I thought that was her for a second.
Oh.
At first, Austin's co-worker is sleeping quietly and the CCTV camera doesn't detect any movement, other than some occasional tossing and turning in bed. But then, late into the night, the camera starts to record as something moves. Something that almost looks like the head of a person rising up underneath the sheets. When the woman awakes, the creepy figure vanishes into thin air.
That's really
Austin's
strange.
co-worker claims that the video is 100% real. And even Austin himself says that he doesn't believe she would even know how to fake such a creepy encounter. But let me know what you think. Caught
That's really bizarre.
on camera. Joe Coleon is stopped by a Houston police officer for suspicion of driving under the influence. Despite the fact that Joe explains that he is physically handicapped with a bad leg, the officer still forces Joe to stand for 20 minutes to take a field sobriety test. Eventually, Joe Coleon is arrested, but it should be noted here that Joe was later proven innocent in court.
Why are you making me do this? I will conduct your test, but I'm going to tell you this, that I'm handicapped. Okay. Like, you see, when I like this leg. I have a false leg.
False leg?
Also, this police officer in the video later resigned after it was revealed that he had received multiple serious complaints of misconduct. For the full story, I highly recommend checking out the in-depth investigation over on the YouTube channel, San Joaquin Valley Transparency. When this video was posted, many YouTube viewers spotted something else in the video that was also very disturbing. Watch closely.
Oh, yeah, there's something going on behind them. I didn't even see it. It keeps on going.
How does the cop not know? Now it's gone. How does the cop not know?
A strange figure that looks like a person seems to glide behind both Joe and the police officer at an oddly fast speed. Now, at first I thought this was simply a compression glitch caused by someone passing behind them in the dark, too far away from the camera to appear clearly.
That's odd.
But that theory is pretty much disproven by the fact that multiple vehicles pass behind the two men, and all of them appear very well lit and highly detailed. So, what do you think this dark figure is? Is it something paranormal that was accidentally captured on police dashcam footage? You decide. You can watch a great video breakdown of this potential ghost footage over on the YouTube channel, San Joaquin Valley Transparency. And you can see the original full-length Unfair Arrest over on the YouTube channel, Joe Coleon.
For nothing?
If you see a video that you think would be perfect for the top 5, or if you have a ghost hunting channel and you caught something great, contact me at nukes.5@gmail.com. The shortcut. Early one evening around 7:30 p.m. in Gothenburg, Sweden, Elin is on her way to an appointment when she decides to take a shortcut through a small park in the city center. It did not go well. Elin is completely alone, and as she's walking through the park, she decides to record a video to post to her Instagram page.
Suppose it's dark out and she's by herself.
Oh, so it's the morning.
No, it's nighttime.
She's on her way to an appointment in the middle of the night? Unless it's a hospital, then that's different.
There's mud everywhere.
Well, that's...
Shortly after posting the video, Elin receives a very disturbing message from one of her friends. The friend points out that a bizarre, distorted face can be seen peeking out at Elin from behind a tree. What makes the footage even creepier is that at the bottom of the same tree, there's another unexplained dark figure with glowing eyes. Now, the eyes at the bottom of the tree could simply be an animal.
It is true.
But just what is that? After I reached out to Elin, she explained to me that she's a skeptic and doesn't really believe in the supernatural at all.
I want to make something very clear
So
here.
you
I
can
don't
go back
believe
out
in
there.
the paranormal. I am not scared of my own video. I think it's creepy looking, but I don't believe it to be a ghost. As for all these like ghost videos out there, I believe that there's always an explanation for them. It's just that we don't know what the explanation is.
I could see
She's
being a
never
bit of
posted
a
any paranormal videos to
bit
Instagram
skeptical.
or to her YouTube channel. She says she's puzzled and just wants help in figuring out just what this strange shape could be. Elin returns to the park a day later to look around in daylight, but she doesn't find anything that could explain what she captured on camera. She says that raccoons and possums are incredibly rare in Sweden and certainly don't usually show up in a city center park.
I think it was this tree. And for everyone claiming there's a den, there's no den here. There's no den at all. Not by this tree either.
So is it dark
As you
again?
can see, there are skyscrapers down there. So for everyone saying it's a lynx, like, no, we don't have lynx here. We don't have bears. We don't have raccoons. See all the wildlife here? All the bears and lynx. Oh my God. Can't believe there's so much wildlife here. It's like I'm in Yosemite.
So, what do you think? Could this be something paranormal? Could it be a creepy creature? And perhaps the most disturbing question of all, why does this strange thing seem to have long dark hair, like a person?
Oh, that's really
Whispering
odd.
in church.
I think it was kind of
Over
funny.
on the channel Urbex Hill, YouTuber Christopher Hill is back with another urban exploration of a creepy old abandoned church in Cleveland, Ohio.
Oh, jeez.
This time, Chris is exploring an old Lutheran church that was built back in 1940. The church has been abandoned for over 15 years, but it has somehow remained in fairly good condition, free from any vandalism or graffiti.
That's strange.
Chris
It didn't
carefully
look like
and
it.
respectfully makes his way through the large building, recording the elegant architecture of the church interior. He finds furniture and belongings that date back to the 1980s, and even some pieces from the 1950s.
Oh,
But
that's
as he
cool.
climbs the
That's
stairs
weird.
to the second floor of the abandoned church,
It's been
he
abandoned. It
hears
still
some
looks like
very
that.
strange sounds that stop him in his tracks.
sounds like a... That's just car outside. I heard someone say something.
Yeah.
Sounds like a woman.
Did you hear it? The baffled explorer explains in his video that he hears something strange as he climbs the stairs to the second floor, but he's not sure just what the sound might be. So I decided to enhance the audio from this section. Now watch the clip again and listen closely.
Oh yeah. What?
A mysterious childlike voice can be heard saying, "Can you help me?" And then seconds later, what sounds like the voice of an older woman seems to whisper, "It's a test." Chris has no idea what he just captured and continues on with his exploration on the second floor of the creepy church. Then much later, when he comes back to the same staircase again to head back down, it happens again.
I don't know what it's saying. I'll see it.
This time a voice can be heard whispering something. And again I enhanced the audio, but this time I'm not able to make out just what is being said. It almost sounds like multiple voices whispering all at once. Listen again and let me know in the comments if you can make out anything that the creepy voices are saying.
Oh yeah, it's hard to... It's like people all talking over each other.
Yeah.
Chris eventually leaves the church having no idea what he just captured on camera. But after he uploads his video to YouTube, things take a very creepy turn. Viewers of his channel point out to Chris that he might not have been alone in the old church.
Did he catch up on video?
While Chris did hear the strange sounds and whispering,
Bet he did.
he didn't see this.
Of course.
Is it through the window?
I don't know. Maybe looking.
It must be through the window. Where is
A
it?
huge dark figure can be seen standing in
yeah.
a room at the end of the hallway. Chris turns to film close-ups of the church's stained glass windows, and when he pans back, the large, mysterious figure is gone.
Oh, I thought it was a shadow. Originally, just like a...
What is that?
And now it's gone.
So did Chris capture voices and an apparition of spirits that haunt the old church? You
I
decide.
don't know.
Looks like it's
You can
someone
watch
really
this
long.
video and
yeah.
many more of Chris's explorations over on his YouTube channel,
Urbex Hill.
Urbex Hill. The Haunted Ranch. Mexican ghost hunter Crisel Luna and a friend travel to an abandoned ranch in a small town in Jalisco, Mexico. Crisel talks to a local man named Salvador, who is part of a work crew that is remodeling the property.
Well, of course
Salvador tells the two investigators that all of the workers
usually
believe the ranch to
causes
be
problems when
extremely
you remodel a
haunted,
house with ghosts.
and they have even found human remains
Oh
on
my
the
God.
site. The workers claim to have experienced many strange things while working at the ranch. They've heard strange, unexplained sounds in the property's warehouse. They've heard footsteps going up the stairs to the second floor. And many even claim that they have seen the apparition of an elderly woman wandering the grounds.
Very creepy.
Crisel and her friend begin their investigation on the second floor and soon begin to experience strange activity.
Yo quiero iniciar esta investigación subiendo por estas escaleras que son de las que él nos hablaba.
Still, they're like really small.
I know.
Se escuchaban que una persona de madrugada subía,
wee
se escuchaban
hours.
los pasos, como ahora los míos,
Like I do now.
que siempre al llegar al último escalón dejaban de escucharse, como si esa entidad ya no quisiera
They
llegar
didn't
hasta
want
este
coming to this
espacio.
space.
Que la verdad es bastante escabroso. Ven que tiene
You keep up
algunas
the look because you never know if you're gonna see they're gonna catch
habitaciones.
something.
Vamos a iniciar por esta. Vamos a ver qué es lo que hay aquí. Se ve que hay unos muebles antiguos que ya están tierra, que ya están... ¡Ay! No, ¿viste? Melissa se movió. ¡Ay, Dios mío! Pero ya acabamos de llegar, sí estaba moviendo, ¿verdad? Yo vi como que se movió esto.
The two investigators make their way down into an old warehouse that is being used as a storage area.
Weird.
They find dust-covered furniture, discarded building materials, and even an old broken-down truck. And then things start to get a bit weird. While exploring the dark and dusty warehouse, Griselle gets a very creepy feeling. She says that it almost feels like they are being followed by something. And Griselle's bad feeling soon turns much worse.
Y acá se ve una bodega.
Yeah, everything goes.
That is.
Ay, Dios, aquí
Oh, I
se
see. Did you see it?
mucho
Probably.
más fría, como las
Oh,
Ay,
who's that?
allá atrás. Ay, Dios mío, ¿qué será? Un gato, un perro. ¿Quién anda
Who's
aquí?
I like
¿Quién anda
that.
ahí? Ay. Está horrible. A ver, vamos a ver. Vamos a avanzar. Ay, estoy escuchando ruidos. ¿Quién anda ahí? ¿Sabes qué? Yo siento que alguien nos está siguiendo. Siento de verdad desde hace ya un rato, Melissa, como algo viene pegado a mi espalda, pero siento que algo está jugando con nosotros. ¿Qué habrá ahí? Yo siento que ahí se escuchó el ruido, ¿eh? Ay. Hola.
Say hi.
¿Quién eres? Como una mujer. Ay, escucha. Escuchan ruidos, como se ven caminar ahí. Ay, no, Pablo. Pero eso fue muy claro, Como un lamento, como si
I don't know
estuviera
what that
llorando. ¿Quién
means.
anda ahí?
Crying.
Oh.
¿Necesitas ayuda? ¿Quién eres? Una sombra ahí atrás.
Shadows back there.
Ay.
So she's not freaking out.
Ay, vámonos.
Let's get out
Ay,
of
no,
here.
pero es que quiero ir a ver quién es.
The two investigators hear the
She wants
sounds
to
of
leave, but she
something
doesn't want to
moving
leave.
in the dark storage area. And then they hear disturbing moans that sound like a woman quietly weeping. Griselle and her friends start to regret their decision to come to the haunted farm at all, and they decide to end their investigation with a prayer. And that's when things take a terrifying turn.
Acabamos de hacer una oración por todas estas almas o por la entidad que se encuentra
Oh,
aquí,
of course she did.
porque hemos sido
You
testigos.
probably got it
Es
mad
muy-
now.
Oh boy.
Muy impactante lo que hemos vivido dentro
Very
de este
shocking.
sitio, donde sé que hay almas en pena, o probablemente solo una,
What
Está aquí.
they gonna say?
y que es la que se ha manifestado. Esta oración fue para ti y para todas las demás entidades que se
Surprised she's
encuentran
not
aquí.
panicking,
Yo creo que
freaking
es
out.
momento de
Just kind of
retirarnos.
hanging around like,
Porque-
hopefully I see
Ay, no
something.
mames,
What's that?
Oh yeah,
What was that?
behind the truck.
Yeah. I see that she goes back there. She didn't run.
Ven, por favor,
Wow.
por favor.
Please come here. It's to me.
Ay, no mames, que hay aquí con
And there's nothing
Ay, no
there.
mames. Es que yo aquí vi que se asomó
It's like
algo,
up
te lo
there,
juro.
baby. There's nothing.
Ay, ¿quién anda aquí? ¿Quién anda aquí? Yo
Nothing
ya-
for to like stand up
Ya
on.
no
So
sé.
if there was a person.
De verdad. No hay nada. Ay, no,
That is
vámonos ya.
bizarre.
Vámonos con cuidado.
Let's get out of here.
Momento de irnos.
A shadowy figure with dark hair and pale shoulders rises from behind the
Oh.
truck's cabin.
That's a good
Now,
shot
to
of
her
it.
credit, Griselle fearlessly rushes over to investigate,
Look at this.
nearly
Wow.
tripping on the old boards covering the storage room floor. But there's no one there. The two friends have finally had enough, and they decide to just get out of there. So, are the stories about the ranch true? Does a dark female spirit roam the property? Or
It was hard
is
to
it
tell
all
what that was.
just an elaborate hoax?
Yeah.
If she
You
ran
decide.
right back there, though, I mean, you would have
You
seen
can find
somebody
this
back
full
there through the hose.
investigation over on the YouTube channel, Griselle Luna. Thanks so much for watching. Follow
You
me
should
on
check that
Instagram
channel.
here and on Twitter
Okay,
there.
that's it. Well, that was very weird.
Yeah.
Very, very weird thing behind the truck.
Yeah. Some of these were pretty good. Some of them, like the church, I was really surprised. They said it was abandoned since like 1985 or whatever it was, and it was still in pretty good shape, which is unusual. It sounded like somebody whispering, and it did look like there was a shadow figure like in the end of the hallway. But the whisper, it was like, especially the last one, it sounded like multiple people trying to talk. That was rather interesting.
Yeah.
You know, as far as the guy was there by himself, probably figured the church was the worst that could happen. And the fact that there's like supposedly an entity like hanging around in the church or multiple ghosts That's why I heard multiple voices. It's kind of strange because it's a church. Like you wouldn't think you would pick that up at a church. Maybe we would. I don't know.
Yeah, very strange overall. And then the one with where the guy gets arrested by the police for no reason.
Yeah, it was kind of
because his driving was weird, but he's handicapped because he doesn't have a real leg.
Yeah, I thought that was, I don't want to get it, but I thought that was pretty terrible. The guy's got a fake leg and then he can stand on one leg. But it was weird seeing like something running behind him, and neither person saw it, and they saw cars going by, so clearly it wasn't, you know, a play on the lights and the shadow or whatever. So that was just really strange how it was running really, really fast.
It is hard though to tell if it's a real person or not, because it could have been someone like jogging or something.
Yeah, it could have been something like a certain, the outfit they wore, maybe it was darker color and just came off weird on camera.
Yeah, so I'm not too sure if that was real or not, but it does seem bizarre.
I thought the other one was pretty interesting with the girl laying in bed. Now it looked like there was somebody sitting up in her bed, like you look like somebody's head, like under the blankets. And when she woke up, it just instantly disappeared. I don't know how you could have faked that. Unless she had something below. I don't know. It just seemed like it was too obvious. Like
the only way you could possibly fake that is if like you had something like a stick or something, and then you raise it up.
Yeah, but then you have to somehow. When you go pull it, it would look at where a weird angle. The sheet would be at a weird angle. That just went straight down. A stick you'd have to like kind of, pull downward for it, for it had nowhere to go if you're on a mattress. So that was a little creepy. Originally I thought that was her sitting up, and I was waiting for something to happen. Now I realized that wasn't her.
Yeah,
that was kind of weird. I mean, it was kind of quality wasn't that good of a video, but obviously because it was just the guy's friend sent it to him.
Yeah.
So, that one was that one was alright. And then what else do we have? What else do we see? The lady walked through the park.
Yeah.
She saw her face behind a tree.
And underneath the tree.
Yeah, I thought that was funny how she's so skeptical. She went back and she was kind of making fun of her, like, oh, we have all these raccoons and bears here, oh no, and she doesn't believe it at all.
I mean, the one underneath the tree, that could have been an animal, but the thing behind the tree though was weird. It kind of looked like, because I mean, you gotta remember, it could have been someone pulling a prank, like wearing a mask or something.
It could have been like a raccoon. We said they don't have raccoons, so that kind of throws that out. Like that's what I thought it was. I'm like, maybe it's a raccoon, but she's like, we don't have raccoons or lynx here or bears, so that kind of throws it all out. So I don't know what that was. It was really kind of, people looked around the tree right at it and then went back behind the tree.
Yeah.
She just it's like such a skeptic that she's like, I don't believe this at all. I thought that was kind of funny.
Yeah. So I mean, overall, another good ghost video this week.
Yeah.
He usually uploads like one a week or something. So
yeah, we're gonna check out some of these other ones. I mean, I know we keep saying, like, I know we checked out the one from Mr. Spooks and Sandbox 10, so we're gonna do some more of those ones too.
I want to check out the one with the main one.
Yeah, we gotta look at that.
Remember how the guy talks to the ghost, and it's like really fun.
Yeah, it's funny how he lives in the house with the ghost and catches them all the time on camera.
But like they're like nice to him, like they're not like bad. They just, because like they know he's like, what was the funny thing?
There was one where he was making breakfast, and then the ghosts were commenting, "Oh, this is breakfast. Oh, that looks really good," and all this other stuff. And he can, sometimes he hears them, sometimes he doesn't. I think it's funny how when he does hear them, he responds, and it's kind of like a conversation. And then he doesn't panic most of the time. Except for the one.
No. Where it was one member of front of the TV, like, who are you?
Oh yeah, there was one.
And then like the ghost was like making fun of him or something.
Yeah.
He's like, that's not nice.
Yeah, the other ghost was swearing. He's like, yeah, I can hear you. That wasn't very nice or whatever. We'll definitely check out some other ones.
Yeah.
And I think that's going to do it for this one. If you guys have any thoughts or comments or have any other channels you want us to check out, put it in the comments down below. And as always, hit that like and subscribe.
Until next time.